All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. My name is Big Fry, and Dead Matter QI Software just got done doing a live stream over on the Twitch Calgary page, because obviously they're set in Canada. They had one of the streamers kind of run around with Johnny, or Nick Z, the lead developer, the main head honcho of QI, just to run around, look at the environments, look at the world, and just kind of do essentially like a little 20-25 minute raw playthrough of the game. They didn't really show a lot of things that we haven't seen before in other dev blogs, specifically the most recent one. They showed off interacting with like different vehicles, opening, closing doors, looting, the inventory system, things we've seen a lot of. And you guys are seeing the gameplay on screen here. Obviously this is an alpha, it is a work in progress. We actually haven't even hit alpha stages yet, which is apparently coming in June. I definitely understand now why they want an NDA. There are a lot of things in this game that aren't working as intended. Obviously, because it's an alpha test. I would say even at this point, it's like a pre-alpha test. I think this is the first time we've seen somebody outside of the dev team actually be able to jump in and play the game. Obviously, this game is in like pre-alpha state. I know there were some people that wanted me to talk about this after they streamed it, and I was definitely excited. There are a lot of issues. I'm not gonna front with you guys at all. Watching bullets kind of just sit in midair as they were loading, watching the animations kind of glitch out when the guy looks up and down, the gun kind of flying out of his hand, watching the animation when they were driving the truck around and the guy is essentially steering it with his nose. I thought that was a little bit cute. He looks like a little gnome driving the truck. But one thing I will say is all of the systems in place in terms of looting, inventory, interacting with like light switches and windows and vehicles, all of that stuff works almost perfectly from what I've seen. The desync in the network is the biggest concern for me. I'm okay with playing an alpha that has a broken, essentially gameplay loop where the animations might not work properly, where you jump into a vehicle or whatever. The issue that I'm going to run into is when we have these alpha servers, what is the desync going to be like, especially for creators like myself who are either going to be hosting their own servers or paying their provider to host a server for them? It's not leaving me with a lot of confidence. That's always been my biggest concern, and that's why I wanted to see multiplayer gameplay. I'm glad that we've seen a little bit of like raw footage, not in a dev blog, not edited, and just kind of a live format. I would have liked to see a little bit more preparation on the developer side of things. I felt that at the beginning, they were just kind of running around, and every time there was like an empty building or something, Nick was kind of just like, yeah, this place is still kind of under construction. Let's run to this place. Yeah, this place is a little bit under construction as well. I'm curious to see how much of that world is not under construction. It kind of left a little bit of a, okay. Like what are we gonna see in June? Now, obviously, I don't know what their main focuses are for the first alpha test, what systems they're looking to have working and perfected, what systems, you know, we don't know any of those things, and I don't think we will know those things until very close to that first alpha test. I think I need to have a sit down with these guys. I would love to run through, showcase, and actually talk about those things in not a time-sensitive, 20-minute live stream where eventually they started running over time and then they were getting pressure from the guys to kind of, wrap it up. Fuck that shit. Let's sit down, and if you guys have time to run around for an hour and a half and talk about all of these things, I think we can start giving people a perspective on A, what you guys have been focusing on, B, what you guys want to accomplish before alpha, and we get to see the game in not a rushed light like this. Let me know, literally, this video, QI, let's make it happen, because I feel like there's a lot of things that Johnny wanted to talk about on that live stream, but they just didn't have time to do it. But anyways, guys, you guys are seeing gameplay here. It's raw, it's rough, and it's early. And that's to be expected. When we really think about it, early access is coming in 2021. The alpha that is going to be under NDA for essentially the rest of the year is coming in June. So they still got some time to make this work. I think visually the game is awesome. The lighting, the ambience, the vibes, and the creepiness of that fog. I think the game looks good. it just has a long way to go. And I know as soon as they started up, people were like, yo, Fry, you have to talk about this shit. Me personally, at this point, I'm willing to wait it out. I know there were comments on my last video calling me a shill, calling me a fucking sellout, saying I'm being paid by these guys. Look, I'm not, man. I'm just ready for a developer to do something right. And in my opinion, what I saw today was definitely close to what I expected it to be like at this current moment. Let me know what you guys think down below. Look, I know there's gonna be people that are judging this, saying the game is fucking trash. You know, they don't understand that a game is in alpha. The game hasn't even hit the public eye yet in terms of like being able to purchase it on a platform like Steam. I know people are going to judge the gameplay based on what it is. And guess what? It is what it is. Am I mad at you? No. QI knows what they're getting into. When you put videos out publicly, regardless of the state, you know what it's going to be like. And I know that there were people in chat that were kind of talking shit. But me personally, I am willing to give them the benefit of the doubt until it launches on early access for the mainstream public to purchase. That is going to be the make or break point for me. And we're still almost a year out from that. So let me know what you guys think down below. Leave a comment, and if you guys enjoy the videos, leave a like on it. I'm going to try and give you guys as much Dead Matter coverage as humanly possible. QI, consider my offer. I would love to sit down with a lengthy conversation running through the game, as you guys try to do on this live stream, but I would just love to do it in an environment where we're not being rushed, where we can get through your guys' thoughts, and we can actually have a conversation about it. My name is Big Fry. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.